There are a couple of things that are very important, especially when it's a sales horse, that we need to put on the horse. And that is ability to understand the rider's position. Because what you're going to do is when somebody's coming to look at this horse and you want to sell it, you're going to get different shapes and sizes, trust me, right? Yep. But they're all going to want one thing, and that one thing is a balanced horse. So, as the trainer, you're the trainer of this horse, you're bringing this horse on and you want to put nice days into it. What you have to do is you have to do a general balancing program, so that whether a lady is this big, or speed this on, or tilts forward, or leans back, she's going to have a good ride, because that increases the chances of you selling the horse. So for you, it's very, very important that your leg, your lower leg, when I say putting the leg on, it's from your knee to your sock, your heel, and that half portion of your leg is the most important part. Because whether they have to jump or they get hard, that usually stays the same. This can have many variations. But the most usually stays the same. They've got their money's worth of their training. They're going to come in and know how to put their leg on. The rule of thumb for a training horse is that you always teach the horse in an upright body. Because a horse with an upright body on his back, and you've been training that horse, will allow the rider, if they want to do like a jumper, and the forward bend, yeah? But to do it the other way around. So if you teach the horse to go in a 100 jumper seat, and then suddenly you put a dressage rider on, the horse goes, what? Really? You want me to do that? You've got to be kidding. Right? That's what you don't want. That blows the sale. So what we're going to do is allow the horse to feel you in an upward body. Right? And now, just gauging from this horse, how much fitness does this horse have on him?
What's that?
How fit is he? Just so I know what to do with you.
No, peace.
Yeah? Okay. So, go ahead and trot on. This mud here is really, really bad, so let's move a little bit this way. And let's see, that's getting very, very deep there. The videographer may want to calm in shortening up the rein if your hand is sensitive.
Okay.
The problem comes in with a short rein if the hand is aggressive. Okay. So you're going to do more harm, so to speak, to the horse if your rein, especially if you're going around corners, and you're taking the inside rein, and you're taking it over the knee, because what you're doing is you're telling a horse that doesn't have self-courage to carry himself.
Okay.
And he can't do that. Right? He just doesn't have the muscle development right now. So, to be fair to him, we need to create a place where we can balance him until the muscle is established and the cardiovascular portion of his training is established, to where he goes, okay, if you want to give me a long rein, that's fine because I have the self-courage to do it. Yeah? So, when you ride to the trot the next time, I want you to feel both sides of his mouth.
Okay.
Right? Because what you're going to do there is, you're going to develop a neck. And he's probably going to come up with a nice neck. He's got a nice quarter horse bum. So we want this nice and bulky, don't we? Yeah? We want him to really round out. And the only way muscle develops is if it's worked. And if it's long and low, the neck's not going to develop. So we need to take the muscles and we need to stretch them, get the blood into them, and then they repair themselves and they grow. So let's pick up a trot again. Shorten the rein up. Squeeze the leg. There we go. Okay, now we can work with this, you see? This is a lot better. The speed of your horse, the rate that the horse is going, is controlled on the outside. The direction of the horse is controlled by the inside. Good. 3 minutes forward. Good, good. Now, right there, your contact is 100 times better. Very, very good. We want to feel what we're riding. Now, I'm going to work on you just for one thing. So we've worked something on him, now we're going to work on you. From the hip to the shoulder, you're rising a little bit to this way. So what you want to do is ride and rise up towards the sky. Exactly. Now if that means shortening the range, right? Because what you're doing is you're going here, so take the rein up a little bit more. There we go. Good job. Good job. And the heel presses down, then the knee relaxes. Come down to a walk and a halt. So, this part, this is your life joy. This is going to be completely relaxed. So what you want to do is tilt there, straighten up through here, shoulder blades together, bring them together. There we go. And that is really the position that you're going to go up, right? Right. With the contact. Okay, let's try it again. Keep the contact, keep the contact. Feel the mouth. If at any point you can't feel both sides of his mouth, you've got too long of a rein. You say he's pretty solid, yeah?
Yeah.
Good. And let's change direction. Just come through the center and then track right. Keep the contact. You see how you gave it to him?
Yeah.
Don't do that. Because what's going to happen is the footing's not very secure. And what he can do is he can stumble forward onto his nose. So keep the contact, keep the contact. There we go. I don't mind that the horse is poking its nose a bit. No problem, no problem. Don't worry about the little details. That's not a problem. What we want to do is get the horse moving in a way where he feels secure that their head is not going to fall flat. And so now your leg's better, your upper body's better. Bend at the elbows a little bit more. Raise the hand up and bring the hand back. Good job. Now this part here, feel this. Remember this. This feeling of having connection between both the reins, that your connection is allowing the horse to seek the bit. We want the horse to find the bit, and we want the horse to stretch and encourage the horse to use his neck. A horse's neck is a very good part of its balance. If a horse has a very short neck or non-developed neck, they usually aren't very balanced. They kind of run through the wind. Yeah? So you want to, the more you're there, the more the horse is going to go, okay, here we go. I feel the bit, I want to come down. And then as you're pushing forward with the lower leg, you're encouraging the horse to find the contact. Very, very nice. Good. Just be careful that in your corners of a circle, so 1, 2, 3, 4, that you don't allow the inside contact to be lost. You need to, I want to see a solid rein right around the circle. That's better. Now, to increase it, keep the hands together as you go through that corner. Breathe. There we go. Don't drop the outside rein. Lift it up. There we go. Good. Now drive him forward. Drive him forward. Drive him forward. Drive him forward. Keep the hands together though. There we go. And again, that's your hard spot. So you're going to keep the hand together, drive them forward, and see a straight line between your hand and the bit. Breathe, breathe. Much better. Okay. That's where you need to stay. Okay, okay, okay. Very nice. Change direction. Keep the contact. Again, do you see the loop in the rein?
Yeah.
Shorten it up. Or bring your elbow back next to your side. There we go. Now, corners. Drive. Keep the contact. Keep the contact. Very nice. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, 100 times better already. So, as you're trotting it forward, and you're keeping the contact, right? I'm already seeing hocks going. Yeah? And the corners are important because that's one where the horse can evade, the horse can find ways to get out of work. And the more time the horse is out of work during a lesson, the less muscle he develops. Because I'm under the belief that if you do 20 to 30 minutes of good work, it's better than an hour of rush work. Yeah? He's got a very kind eye, he's very willing. And as soon as you start gathering the rein, using the leg, he's like, okay, I understand what you said. I understand what you want. Yeah? It's good. Let's move on. What is his history? Where did you get him from? Okay, again, look there, the loopy rein, bring the contact back. Well done, well done. Shorten the rein more. You see how he does this? That's called a non-straight horse, right? So we need to have a horse that is working off the leg in a straight line. That comes from corrective gymnastic exercises in the ring, and it also comes from driving the horse with the equal leg pressure into a controlled and soft hand. Okay, trot on. Okay, and straight back into the contact. Keep the contact, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. What you're going to find is you're going to work a lot harder, right? Because you're holding him back and he thinks, oh, what does that mean? Does that mean I need to slow down? No, what it means is you need to take the contact, and I'm just going to put those long legs of mine, which you do have, and drive you forward. Good. Breathe, breathe, keep the contact, keep the contact. Good, change of direction. Ready?
No, sit down. Or stop when I get home.
Bring the hands closer to your body.
You want to put them out early.
Good, and press forward.
So we'll leave it maybe 4:30. And I'll get back home. By 15.
Why do you think that
And it's light until 7. It's a little while so we can go down.
and I think that the leg stretch is not quite enough.
Are you using shavings or what are you using for the
It's like you're gonna almost find where's there. So you
I started using that pelleted bedding.
the heel. And hip shoulder, lean slightly back. So you center yourself. The understanding of the center comes from how the horse responds to his gait. If you lean forward, the horse is going to rush forward. If you sit up tall, the horse is going to back off a little bit. So it's very, very important that you're constantly reminding yourself that the upper body plays a vital role in the productivity of your horse, especially your shoulder blades, because you have to have and ride with an open chest. I believe that you need to be receptive when you're riding. If you're closed, It's the same thing if you meet somebody and you meet somebody that's hunched over and doesn't want to look you in the eye. Yeah? One way of looking at it. When you have a rider on his back that comes into the ring and shoulders are back, chest is up, there's a smile on their face, you know you get a different response. There's more confidence involved in that. So you're doing really great with the hands. I just want to see the upper body back a little bit more. You probably almost find that when you get it right, you're going to feel like you're sitting too far back. So aim for that.
Leaning back.
Aim for feeling like you're leaning too far back. There we go. You got it. Nice, nice, nice. Direction change. Keep the contact even into the corners, and when you're rounding out the arc of the circle. There we go. Contact, contact, drive forward, and again, think about sitting up so tall that you're leaning back. Press, 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 press. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Every time you rise to the outside shoulder going forward, which is the correct diagonal, you're squeezing with the leg. That's the moment that you squeeze, because then that creates a suspension in the inside hind leg, correct? Yeah, so that's what's driving up. Watch the shoulders. Stretch up tall. Press, press, press. Also, keep your head up, chin up, right? Visualize where you're seeing or where you're going. Recreate what you need to do in the dirt by looking forward, not by looking down. Heel down, heel down, heel down. Good, good. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's always good to hear the beat in your mind, because it can kind of central you, and it centers you and focuses you on exactly what the job is at hand. Direction change for me. Through the direction change, keep the hand, keep the contact, equal rate. And now on the inside way, you're going to start sponging. Open and close your fingers, just to keep them interested in the bit. Press, press, press. Good, well done, well done. Keep your concentration up. There we go. And come down to walk. Let's just give him a little bit of a break. Do you have any questions? No? All right? I think you watched a lot today, so you took a lot of information in. Was there anything that you watched that you wanted any clarity on? Okay, and raise the hand up a little bit more and bring to belly. So a good way of looking at it is if you raise your hand and you try and aim for your belly button. Yeah? There we go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Nice. This is a much better picture than earlier. Very good. And downward transition to walk. Keep it constant. Close the leg and tread on. In the upward transition, be very careful of dropping the rein. Yeah, keep the contact. And bring it back. And hold. Hold. Good. Your seat on the downward transition is very nice. Yeah. So we just need to relate that to the upward. And tread on. Keep the contact. Keep the contact. Think about tall in the upper body, really stretching up. And downward transition to walk. Steady the hand, steady the hand. Good, good, nice. Okay, we just don't want halt. Yeah? And upward transition to trot. Okay, go right around the ring now. Keep the lines nice and straight. Keep the contact in all the corners. All right. And then direction change through the diagonal, MXK. Again, nice straight lines. Push him forward, push him forward. I think he's getting a bit tired. And when you're up there, come down to a walk and just give him a long rein, let him rest a little bit. He's lathering up quite a bit.